Right, we're back here at the Australian Driving Championship. Last heat is in the parade ring. By the time this interview goes up, because the internet's a bit slow down here, they'll be well and truly over. Will Rixon joins me. Not partaking in this, unfortunately, mate. Got to miss out on a couple of races, so your day is over.
Yeah, I actually picked up a drive in the last, but not a part of this series. So, yep, that's all done.
Have you enjoyed it?
Yeah, it's different and good. Really cool to experience racing against all these drivers that haven't got to race against sort of Wayne Hill and a couple of people like that. So, yeah, that's pretty cool to be scoring up the gate with Australia's best.
So it's a little bit different. You are here competing for yourself. You're also representing your state. And more importantly, you're representing harness racing in Australia. Do you realise the ambassadorial role you guys have got to play, if you like, coming down here to Tasmania and showcasing the drivers and putting on a good show for the participants and everyone watching?
Yeah, for sure. It's and there's so many. It's a real honour to get chosen because there's so many people that could fill the role really well, especially in New South Wales. Very strong drivers' room. So yeah, for sure. And that's one thing the sport doesn't lack is talent across the board with a lot of the drivers and trainers and that. So yeah, definitely realise that not many people get to do it, and when you do, it's an honour to put on them colours.
Yeah, you took them off unfortunately too early. So. For New South Wales Harness Racing, it was his fault, not mine. It is an honour. You say there about the talent in New South Wales. It is an embarrassment of riches. The young drivers that are there, the old drivers too, that are still cutting their way through. It must be good. It must be two sides to it. It's not easy. So the competitive side of things must be great. But the industry is going very, very well in New South Wales. Yeah,
hit the nail on the head. Really, it can be frustrating. Sometimes you're racing. I think we got the strongest in the country. You got your Luke McCarthy's and Cam Harts who just don't get it wrong. So. As you said, it's great for our sport, but it can be frustrating racing against them all the time. But it's definitely made me a better driver, learning off them guys, and it's a very good driver's pool and a really respectful one as well. Like, we all have a good relationship off the track, and obviously we can have clashes on the track, but we all seem to get over it pretty good, and it sort of works in well.
It does seem to be, from afar, the best part about New South Wales harness racing. On the track, it seems very, very competitive. You are mates afterwards, but we don't see that. But the racetrack product that people are putting out. And the one thing I like in yourself, Cam, a lot of you guys are the same, prepared to travel. Nothing to see you guys rock up at Wagga. I know you got family and things like that, Bathurst on a Wednesday night. You guys are prepared to travel, which we need, because that creates betting turnover if people follow you guys. Another really important ambassadorial role.
Yeah, for sure. You have to, because if you don't have to, but if you don't, well, then there's someone pretty good to replace you. So we're lucky that there's a lot of good trainers that support us, and when they want to travel a decent horse or a few drives, I'm happy to go. I've had a really busy year this year. I haven't really missed many meetings, so very fortunate to have a lot of good trainers around the state that support me, and hopefully we can continue it.
It is your best year on winners, I think, from memory when I looked at it, which you must be wrapped with.
Yeah, for sure. I was hoping to get the 200, but might fall just short. But to even get close to that, I sort of got to pinch myself. It's been an awesome year.
Not that long ago, 2, maybe 3 years, first interview I had with you, I think you just broke 100. So, that progression with the competition that you got. So you got to be commended for that. Yeah,
thanks. It's been a bit of a whirlwind, really, because I didn't feel like that long ago. I thought to myself I'd love to just get 100 one year, and the last 3 I have. So it's a hard thing to do, and at the end of the year I think you look back and can be proud of what you've achieved.
Bit of a party pooper, poor old Ashley Delosa, sorry. You got up and beat her last night. You had a double last night yourself, but you had to get up and beat her, and then some rumour about you might have taken her to a cafe and decided to rock up here a bit later or something else like that. You're making her late and getting a beat all the time. Was that fair?
Oh, well, she must have got out of bed a bit earlier than me. She had brekkie before we left, and when I landed, I said, "Geez, I'm hungry. I got to have something." We got heaps of time, but turns out we didn't really have that much. So it's a bit awkward when we walked in and everyone was looking at us with their colours on. Like, oh bugger, we better throw our colours on and get the photos. But she's it's good to beat her because she beats me plenty of times as well. So she's had another great year and a good competitor as well.
What was that horse that beat her? Because it was a phenomenal finish. Its last 100 metres last night was phenomenal.
Yeah, one of Dad's, Mishaway's name is. He he used to race down in Melbourne a little bit. Just really suited the Menangle track. He, as you seen last night, his last 100 metres, he really picked up. So yeah, he's doing a good job.
Must be a nice thrill when they do that. Like it's a long straight. It's a daunting straight. When they accelerate that last little bit, and I don't think the others were stopping. I think it was just he said the line's coming up. I better keep going.
Yeah, it is. And like last night, I was able to follow the horse that took me into the race. Like took me a flow into the straight, and I didn't have to peel out to about 200 to go. So that makes a huge difference. Where at Menangle, people think sometimes it's easy racing where you just sit in, pull out top the straight, but it's a lot more to it to be able to have your horse sort of hit the line like that. You need things to go your way, and lucky last night he sort of got the right toe into the race for him to finish off that way.
Yeah, it is a very unique track, and I'm lucky I learn a lot and watch a lot of people, and there are certain drivers that just know how to drive it, that is for sure. Well, thank you. Commiserations for not winning, but well done for coming down here, and as I said, being an ambassador. You've got to drive in the last, which gives me time to get these videos up, because that means they're not doing the presentation until after the last, so I'm happy with that. And but thank you very much for giving us a bit of time, mate. Well done for what you're doing for the year, and thank you very much for coming down here to Tassie and looking after these guys.
No worries, thanks for having me on your show.
Thanks, mate. Thank you very much.